class, so we continue. As I promised, I want to show you what we call the how to choose a suitable particular solution, or we call it as YP. Okay, so we give you example on how to choose a suitable YP. So okay, let's say I give you a function. Okay, so I just give you the fx. Okay, because for this video I just want to explain or to show how to choose, okay, the suitable. So this is the first fx. So y double this is the equation. Y double prime plus 2y prime plus y equal to 2x plus 3. Okay, so this is your equation. Okay, y double prime plus 2y prime plus y equal to 2x plus 3. So the first thing first is you need to check your fx. So this is your fx, okay? Okay, this is your fx. Of course, your fx is not equal to 0 because this is non-homogeneous equation. Okay, but now you need to know which category your fx lies on. Okay, if you can refer to the slides back to the table. As I said before, we have a polynomial, we have exponential, and also we have a trigonometry. So this one, 2x plus 3 actually is a polynomial. Okay, this is a polynomial. So you just refer to the row number 1 and row number 2 for your table. Okay, this is my table. Okay, you can refer to the slides. Okay, kat slides pun ada table ni. So we just focus on row number 1 and row number 2 because these two only that will be the polynomial type. Okay, right. So now this is a polynomial. So but now which one, row 1 or row 2 that we will choose as a YP? So you need to check your roots. Okay, this is a step where I want to check your roots. So basically it's similar like what we do for homogeneous. We just find out the characteristic equation first, and this equation will equal to 0. Okay, even though you have a function here, but we will equal to 0. Okay, equal to 0, and you factorize this one. What we have here, m plus 1 plus 1 lah. Okay, if you can't do it by if you can use a calculator to get the answer actually. Okay, so you have m negative 1 and m2 also equal to negative 1, which is equal lah. Okay, negative 1, both are negative 1. So it's a real and repeated, but we don't want to know what's the repeated one. Actually, we want to focus on fx, but we still need to find the m. Okay, because from the table we need to know our roots. Okay, right. So now you can see that your root is m1. Okay, I can write like this lah. m1 and m2 is equal negative 1. Okay, by you refer to your table, the first one, m1 is not equal to 0 and m2 not equal to 0, means that both are not equal to 0. So you check with yours. Your m1 is equal to negative 1, m2 is right. So it's not equal to 0, right? It's not equal to 0, is it? So means that your answer is lies in row number 1. Therefore, your YP is equal to this type. Okay, not the second one, because the second one say that m1 equal to 0. Okay, yours is not equal to 0. Okay, so you choose the first row. So your YP now is how to write. Okay, you can see that this is a n x power of m blah 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 blah. So it's a follow the sequence, means that you will start with the highest power first. So the highest power first, the power actually is referred to your function here, to your fx. So what's the highest power that appear in your fx here? Okay, power 1, x power 1. That's why the highest one. Tak ada pun x square, x cube, tak ada. Okay, so means that the power 1. So means that here it will be a1x. Okay, actually tak payah tulis pun tak apalah 1 ni, tapi you can write lah untuk maybe for you to understand it. Okay, actually tak payah tulis pun tak apa, because we know that x is x power 1. Okay, so we write a1x plus a0, full stop, finish. Okay, maksudnya dia punya sequence tu must be follow lah. Maksudnya if here is xn, at the end it must be a0, mesti akhir dengan a0. Okay, mesti berakhir dengan A naught because A naught actually A naught power X naught. So X power 0 it will be 1. So we just write A naught. Okay? Alright, so this is the YP for this equation. Okay, I give you another one example. Okay, let's say you have Y double prime plus 2Y prime equal to X squared. Okay, Y double prime plus 2Y prime equal to X squared. Alright, so this is your Fx. And again, this is a polynomial. Okay, this is a polynomial. Okay, so you find out your characteristic equation first. So this is m factorized m plus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, the first m is equal to 0 and the second m is equal to negative 2. Okay, so now back to your table. So either one, which one? Row number 1 or number 2? Row number 1 say that m1 not equal to 0 and m2 not equal to 0, but your m1 is already equal to 0, right? So means that you need to choose the second row. Obviously, you kena buat yang you kena pilih yang kedua lah because the first one is not fulfilled already because you have m0 here. This one m not equal to 0. So we go to the row number 2. It say that m1 equal to 0 or m2 equal to 0. Means that it's either one. Yes, you have m1 0 and m2 negative 2. Means that you already have m1 0 here. So therefore, the correct YP here is the second one. Okay, the second one. So the second row is similar. Macam tadi, kalau tadi x yang the highest power that appear in your function, right? So the same thing. This is x square, means that the power 2. So the highest power that appear here is a power 2. So you just write first. So it will be a2 x2. Okay, a2 x2. And then you need to finish the equation. So a1x plus a0. You must end with a0. Okay, so you must follow the sequence. And since this is a row number 2, okay, this is a row number 2, so they have x here. Okay, you have x, so you put it x here. So kalau you nak leave it like this, okay. If you want to open the bracket, also okay. If you open the bracket, it will be a2x cubed plus a1x squared plus a0x. So this is the YP. Okay, this is the YP for this equation. Okay, alright. Okay, we go